on the few beautiful days in the year that we have in Fargo, you can't help but notice people walking their dogs and enjoying the day. Well, although it hasn't happened in Fargo yet, there are many cities across North Dakota, the US, and even Canada that have been passing breed-specific legislation that have been banning other dogs, or large groups of dogs to include pit bulls. Just recently, past week, Montreal passed a ban that is affecting thousands of pit bulls and their owners. Although this legislation seems to be the proper way to implement restrictions on pit bulls and their breeds, it can be argued that it causes more harm than good because of the fact that it is affecting a large group of dogs and animals and not specifically focusing on the animals that are causing the harm and the owners that are mistreating and abusing those animals. Against popular belief, pit bull is not an actual breed. It is a definition describing the types of dogs or any breed combination of American Staffordshire Bull Terriers, Staffordshire Bull Terriers, and American Pit Bull Terriers. Now, keeping that in mind, the United Kennel Club has defined the American Pit Bull Terrier as being a kind, caring, and gentle creature, which should not be used as a guard dog, and matter of fact should be used as a family dog. They highly recommend not using it as a guard dog because they are fairly friendly to humans and even, especially with strangers. But because of their implementation and people recognizing that pit bulls were bred from a combination of bulldogs and terriers, bulldogs for their strength, terriers for their speed and endurance, they make fantastic fighting dogs or farm dogs, and people who abuse that and train pit bulls to fight. Going off that, those that were trained and abused to fight later became the aggressive ones that people fear today. Back in 1898, United Kennel Club actually labeled them as nanny dogs because of their fantastic way with children and families. Looking at that, there's been 5 million pit bulls registered in the US in the past 5 years, and out of all those pit bulls, only 0.0012% of them have ever attacked anybody, strictly bitten. Although the fatal attacks have been at 31% for all pit bulls, or 31% of all fatal attacks have been against pit bulls. Only 0.0012% have actually been a human. And if you look at that, that's 4 times less difficult than, or less dangerous than a chow chow. Although the breed-specific legislation seems to be a good thing and a proper way to implement procedures to protect humans against pit bull attacks, it can be argued that it does more harm than good because it affects more families, more animals, and doesn't focus on the true danger, which is people misbehaving or mistreating and abusing animals.